It is 4:37 p.m. What's the date today? December 3rd. It is Tuesday. This is where the blanket is. And this is 10 balls of yarn. And I still got 4 more. So this is also a queen bed. She wanted it for a double. So I'm going to message her a picture and see if this is long enough or if she wants it longer. So this is so far what we have left of the skein, and we already have 11 squares, and I want to show you guys someone. Say hi to Cash. Cashy poo. Oh, show them your butthole. Look at my hair. It is December 7th. It is 10:36 a.m. and I just finished a Christmas gift for my mother-in-law. So she really is obsessed with gnomes, so I found this gnome. I don't know why, like am I greasy? Like, I don't even know why it's there, but anyway. This gnome little diamond painting. Thank God it's not the whole, but she really likes gnomes, so there's that. One's holding a stocking, there's a tree, and then the present, but it has like those details up there as well. And then I did get a frame for it, so let's frame it really quickly. Ugh. And I'm almost done my custom blanket, handmade blanket, like the big one. I sent a customer, which is also my friend, update of it before I used 4 more balls, so I ended up only using like 10. And I showed her the size reference, and she said that she did want to continue to make it bigger. I just thought I'd give her an outing to lower the cost of the blanket, but we need the money, so I'm glad she said that she wanted it bigger. This picture frame, they didn't have. Okay, good. I'll take that out. Does anyone else not like the feeling of like the pictures that come in like picture frames? Like, it's just like glossy paper. I'm gonna keep this bow. I'm gonna keep this like white frame in it because they didn't have, like I said, they didn't have like a square one. So I'm gonna see what way. I think it fits best this way. Oh no, doesn't fit. Guys, it doesn't fit. One second, I'll show you. Actually, so it's like slightly bigger on this side, which I can just put the little glossy paper back on it, but it doesn't fit. So I think what I'm gonna have to do is like X-Acto knife the bottom and then the top, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tape it onto this just so it doesn't like move around, and then we'll put the glossy behind it so it has some white on the back as well. Actually, while I'm doing that, I wanted to talk a little bit. So Christmas is coming up. I don't have a lot of money, right? So I'm making a lot of my gifts for people and like ordering like maybe one thing for people. And thank goodness, so Canada Post is on strike right now, which, pop your shit, twin, you know? I get it. They're on strike right now, so like, no, like wherever you like order, obviously you're not gonna get it, because again, they're on strike. Except for Amazon, because Amazon still has like their private, like independent drivers. Kind of like DoorDash or like Skip the Dishes. People just like sign up to be an Amazon driver. So Amazon is doing it. Pure Later, so Canada Post themselves is on strike. Pure Later and UPS were doing it until they got a lot of backlog, they said, so they're taking a pause, so whatever like orders come in from a certain date, they're not getting shipped out or like delivered to the homes until the backlog. So a lot of things like that people have been asking for Christmas that I can like semi-afford, it's not guaranteed that they would come in time. So scared about that, but like again, I'm making stuff, so it doesn't really matter. But I did get, so I ordered some stuff off of Amazon. Oh no, I should like really not be cutting this like directly on. Anyway, I ordered some things off Amazon for Christmas gifts and 2 things for me. So what I ordered was shipping labels and poly mailer bags, because I really want to reopen my Etsy shop that I had for my earrings, but I've never really sold a lot of my earrings. I made a lot more than I sold, and I feel like I should have, instead of making so much, like maybe only make one and like have like the supplies ready for if someone wanted to order them. But anyway, Etsy was like, I made 21 sales on Etsy with my earrings, and I shipped all the way up to like Ireland, stuff like that. So it wasn't crazy business. So I wanted to reopen my Etsy shop for crochet, but the thing with that is I can't, because Canada Post is on strike, so I can't ship out things even if I were to make a sale. But I really want to, like, I did like a little draft post on Etsy, because you can do that, of my bandanas. So I made a draft post for that, but again, I can't ship them, so I don't know what the point of that is, but anyway, that's upsetting. But I did order poly mailer bags and stuff like that. And then 3 things were supposed to come in. So today's Saturday. So 3 things were supposed to come in Monday. But I'm glad that they didn't, because they came in yesterday. They came in early. So we're going to wrap some Christmas gifts later today, including this one. But it was just funny because I'm like, wow, Canada Post is on strike, so Amazon is really like picking up the notch here. And also, I'm really sorry for that sound. I have no idea what it is and why my camera is making that sound. And I don't think this is even bad. It's fine. It's fine. This is the botch job. So we're gonna try to do this one. I'm trying. Okay, you can really see the botch job right there, but it actually, honestly, from like far away, you wouldn't really be you wouldn't be able to tell. I honestly think this is really cute, and I think she will like it. For her original Christmas gift idea that I was going to make her for this year was a blanket. Now, I don't think she watches my YouTube, but I don't want to really explain. This blanket that I'm making her is going to be her Christmas gift for next year, just because I'll have a little bit more time to make it. It gives me a year kind of to make it. It's not that I'm like really far behind, it's just that it is a lot bigger. I made it a lot bigger than not what it should be, but what would be more time, like good for time crunch if I wanted it to be this year. But so we just finished that done painting Christmas gift today. It is all framed. We're gonna wrap that today. And then also, so if you guys don't know, there's an app called Giftster, so you can do it for like birthdays, Christmases, like Christmas list, anything that you would like get like a gift, like, oh, like baby shower, like I could do it for like my baby shower, stuff like that. So you make a list and you like put the links of like where you can find it, the exact same, tell them the exact color. You can tell them like, oh, I don't really like velvet feeling, or you know, stuff like that, corduroy feeling, so don't get any of that, stay away from that, or whatever you can do. You can make it, and then you like add it to the group. So like my boyfriend's family did it, and like they invited me, so I can see what they would like for Christmas, and then that way you can really get what they want, instead of like you can still buy like other stuff, or like make other stuff they didn't ask for, that they like, if you know that they'll like it. But also it tells you like you can like, so I made my list, and on my side of the list. It just shows what I put. It doesn't say what people bought, what people are gonna buy. So that's good because it kind of keeps it anonymous. It kind of keeps you on your toes. Like, am I getting it for Christmas? Am I not? It's whatever. And then on when you're selecting someone else's, I hit reserve on a couple of, so I hit reserve on these for his sister. They're Apple Watch bands. It's a pack of 15, all different colors. That's what she wanted off of Amazon. I checked for things for Amazon's because I knew that they would still ship and I would be able to give it to her for Christmas. And then some hair oil. So for her, I did those and I hit reserve. And then once I was able to actually like make the order, I did 2 things from her list, 1 thing from his brother's, because it was, again, I was trying to find things that were a little bit more affordable, that the broke mommy to be I'm trying to save for my child kind of thing. So I kind of just picked things, and that was the only thing on his list that I could, what I ordered, which I'll show you when it gets here because I like wrapping Christmas gifts and showing you guys what I got people. So I picked 2 things from his sisters because they were kind of like affordable, and then 2 things from his mom's, and then 1 thing from his brother and 1 thing from his brother's girlfriend because she has a list on there as well. I've never actually met her in person, but she seems really nice, but I wanted to get her something, so I got something for her as well. And then I'm also, like I said, making stuff, and like if I go out or see something like small that I can, that I can like get for them, that's fine too. But yeah, a lot of gifts this year are gonna be basically homemade. So like I did buy like my mom and Daisy something like this summer for Christmas, so like they already have those. I had a couple things that I bought for myself that were still in wrapping that I never ended up using, I don't want anymore, so I asked my sisters like a couple, like if they wanted them for Christmas, like it's not used, still in the wrapping, and they said they didn't mind because it's new to them and it's not opened. So there's like things like that. And I also had like a couple paintings that I didn't, because like Kylie's birthday is also in November, so I wanted to get her a birthday gift because it's like her 20th. That's obviously already done. So I ended up getting her a painting that I did, and then for Christmas she's also getting another painting, and like some of like gag gifts, like like funny things that I like can make, whatever. But a lot of my point is a lot of the gifts that I'm giving are going to be homemade because I already have like the yarn or like most of the stuff for the stuff. So that's when you're balling on a budget, right? And my love language is like gift giving and like wrapping gifts for people and like just seeing them open it and see if they like it and stuff. So that's why I'm like, I still want to give gifts. But yeah, I'm gonna wrap these really quick. The time is 7:09 p.m. I didn't really do much after, like, creative wise, after wrapping the Christmas gifts, but I did edit the get ready with me huge announcement announcing that I was pregnant video, and I just finished editing that. So right now it is processing and my camera's gonna die. Great. So 8 minutes left, and then I've just been working on some squares. So far we have 17 done, and we have this much, which is exactly enough for what I needed for the 5 skeins. So hopefully I don't need to buy more than the 5, and then like leftover I'll be able to sew them all together. But yeah, my camera's gonna die, so I'm just waiting for this to be done. 8 minutes left, and then I'm going into the bed and then gonna continue crocheting this and some Christmas gifts, and I'm gonna charge you. So it is December 9th, Monday, 8:13 p.m. So this is the new skein. This, let me grab it here in a second, but I actually found 2 more squares, so I'm really sorry for that clip being in not focus at all. Okay, so this is what's left. I started the first row. this is what's left of that first skein that we had. And not including this because I don't know how much it's going to make. I'm going to quickly work it up and maybe it will make one more square. Maybe it will make half a square. I'm hoping for one more square so we can get an even number, because right now we're currently sitting at 19 squares per skein, which is like well over. So like before I found the 2 that I had on my nightstand that I just like did some night, it was 17, and that would be exactly enough to do all 85 squares. Like if I were to do the same little starting for the magic ring, the same end tail for like once you like cut off the yarn, but I need more yarn to actually weave them together to make the squares together. So finding those 2 extra, I'm filming. So that finding the 2 extra squares actually works perfectly. But then we also have this. So I already did 1 row. So who knows? Maybe this will be another square, so that'll be even 20. And then I have the 5 skeins. So good. We should be good. So far we should be good for the squares. She's waiting. Look where she put the mouse.
Will you hand it to me?
Well, look where she put it. In your shoe.
Dad. Delivery.
So right now 19 is pretty good for like all the. She's gonna put it back in. Yeah, she put it right back in there.
You can't take my shoes. No, she does those.
But no, so the square should be good. Oh, you almost got her. She's skidded there. Oh my. Good thing she's like good recovery. Anyway, so we're good for the square so far. I'm gonna see how far this takes me and then we'll start the second skein. So this is where the other skein ended. Literally a couple stitches before the end of the row. So basically that was the 20th, but obviously this much of the yarn, all that, was used from the new skein, but there we go. I basically finished the whole, the whole square. It is December 11th, 11:41 a.m. I just got back from my OBGYN, which then I gotta go see again in like 2 weeks because we're getting closer to the due date. So I'm 27 weeks. Anyway, last night I crocheted 2 little Christmas gift plushies. So we got this little mallard duck plushie. Isn't he so cute? And he can actually like sit and have his little feet out. This is for Mary. And then we crocheted a rubber ducky. And this is for Steve because they love ducks. So I decided can't get them much, but I will make them cute little things. A little mallard duck. It's so cute. A little rubber duck. Little rubber ducky that actually looks like a rubber ducky. This pattern is so like, I don't remember who did it. I have it, but don't remember who did it. But they're freaking genius. They're a genius. Anyway, so I did wrap. I wrapped the other more gifts. I didn't film it or didn't mention it. So I wrapped 3 more gifts. Technically 5 more gifts, but I didn't. I'm making multiple people the same crochet plushie. I don't really want to say it on camera because it's PG-13, you know, kind of thing. Swimmers. Anyway, so I'm crocheting like 5 or 6 people the same thing. So I just started wrapping them. And so I did 2 of those and then 3 other gifts that are already named, like stamped away basically. And then I'll have to wrap those today. I'm trying to think if there's anything else creative wise. I guess I really just have to keep working on those swimmer plushies and get those done because it is the 11th. And I have so many appointments that I'm like, I actually gotta do stuff. And I have to like look at my list because I have to see who else I have to like buy something small for or like make something for, because I do have to make my niece, like my niece, I'm gonna make her a Spider-Man plushie, and my other niece I'm gonna make her a Bluey plushie, And then my nephew, I have this dinosaur, as you could see in the vlog, in last vlog or this video, however long it is, probably last video, where I was showing like my crochet setup. So there was that basket with plushies or projects that I've started, and it's a gray, I don't remember their name, but the one with the long neck, the one that just eats leaves. Yeah, of herbivore dinosaur. So I'm gonna finish that finally, and then crochet or give that to him as like a little Christmas gift. So there's those 3 that I have to actually do. I'm gonna do the swimmers first because they work up pretty fast. It is kind of complicated because they get small, and plushy yarn is not small. But I will finish that. I'm just gonna watch some YouTube, finish those Christmas gifts, and then I will show you what one of them looks like at least. But yeah, I need to recount and see how many of those I need to make for sure. And then again, go through my list of people, what I can buy them something small, because my nanny, I always buy her Black Magic chocolate for Christmas because that's her favorite chocolate. So I get her a pack every year, as well as like a crossword book or a word search book. So get her one of those, and then maybe that's all that I'll be able to get her, unfortunately. I need to still buy that's another thing I have to do. I have to buy the pattern for my mom. She wanted a chicken, like, bowl cozy thing that you can put in the microwave. So I'll have to do that. And I also have to make a list of yarn that I need to buy because I don't think I have enough yellow or white cotton yarn for that. I'll have to check what I have, but I'll probably have to buy some at Michael's. So yeah, that's the plan right now. I'm pretty tired. Jordan did buy me Starbucks, so shout out to the best boyfriend ever. So I'm just going to veg out for a couple minutes, watch a YouTube video. But while I'm doing that, I guess I could make the list. I guess I can make the list of what I need to make, yarn I need to buy, and things I need to buy for people. Yeah, so fun. So I'm gonna do that. But here's my little update. I also need to put my video live. Actually, it's Wednesday today. I'll just wait until tomorrow. Mine as well. It's fine. Because I was supposed to... I didn't get it edited in time. I actually started editing it the day after it was supposed to be... Either the day it was supposed to be out or the day after it was supposed to be out. But it is all edited. I need to add a description. I already did the thumbnail. And yeah, so I'll just do that. Schedule it. I'll add the description. I'll schedule it to go out tomorrow. But yeah, I also need to start editing the crochet video, the last one, so that can go out next week. Anyway, there's a lot I gotta do, but we're just gonna take it easy and we're gonna start with the list because Christmas is soon. So okay, so I've realized that there is 4 people, 2 couples, that I actually don't know what I'm getting for Christmas this year. And actually, I'm gonna add swimmer for a friend. So we need to make, okay. So I wrote out a list of things I need to crochet. So swimmer plushies, I need 7. I have 2 out of 7 done. So I need to crochet 5 more. I have the chicken bowl cozy. I have a Spider-Man plushie, a Bluey plushie, finish the dino plushie, a gnome keychain, and then a 4-piece butterfly coaster set. And then I wrote in stars, just to remind myself, I will need to buy 3 to 4 balls of white cotton. I'm pretty sure I have 1.5 skeins of white cotton, but I also have this other project on the go that I am making face cloths, and it is going to be one face cloth. It's the self-care bags that come with 2 face cloths, 3 face scrubbies, which are, the face scrubbies are already done. Quite on set. And a scrunchie and like a little treat. I don't have all, like, for the packs, I have 4 packs, like 4 bags to make. I'm pretty sure I don't know how many of the face cloths I have done. I'm pretty sure I only have the 1, maybe. So I need 3 more white face cloths for sure. Stormy, enough. She loves to climb, and I'm like, you just got fixed. But anyway, then I made a separate list. I'm probably just going to add this all to my phone as well, but I like to write it out. I love writing things out. Things to buy. So Black Magic chocolate. I need to get a $15 Tim's gift card, a word search book, and then a headset holder. So I only actually have to buy 4 more things, and 2 of which I can get at the dollar store for pretty cheap. So it's not really that much make or break for those ones. And then, yeah. And then I want to go through what I've already wrapped to see how many gifts. Like, I want to make sure my sisters get the same amount of gifts, like, as each other. I always like to do that just because, one, like, they'll have the same amount to open from me, and then it doesn't look like I'm playing favoritism. So this was so I guess so there's my brother and his girlfriend Crystal. I have no idea what to get them, so my buy list is probably gonna go a little bit higher, but it's probably just gonna be something small, like maybe a candle for Crystal and some chocolate for Owen. I don't know. And then my cousins Amanda and Ben, I don't know what to get them either. So we shall figure it out. But yeah, the things that I need to crochet is a big list. So I am going to start on that. Like I said, now that I know what like list I need to be due, that is a to-do list or a thing off my to-do list. I've just made the list of what I need to buy and crochet. So now I know. So I will get started or continue on the little swimmers. We shall get to it. I need to make 5, so the list for swimmers just keep growing. To be fair, once I like get going, it goes fast. Then the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do the gnome keychain just because it's small. It's small, I can do it. And then, because I feel like once I do like smaller projects, I feel very motivated and I feel like I'm actually getting stuff done. Excuse me. But it's all about that mind game, right? Butterfly coasters, I'm pretty sure those are pretty easy. They're probably just like Granny Stitch squares. Not squares, but like Granny Stitch, which is an easy stitch. Yeah. So we are just going to get going. Once I run out of this white yarn, I'm going to make a couple, because I have 2 skeins of the same plushy yarn of like this cream color. So I'm going to make some swimmers in cream as well. Just because I only have 1 other skein of white and I like to keep my options open for everything that I'm crocheting. So, and I have 2 skeins of the cream. They don't take much yarn, so I'm just going to use whatever's left of this white and then move on to the cream, which I think is funny because technically it's white, but it's cream too. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm laying down? Sorry if that's gross, but anyway. Yeah. And then the Spider-Man plushie and the Bluey plushie, they're just an acrylic yarn, which is nice. So I don't have to use a lot of the plush yarn just because they are bigger pieces. And Canada Post is still on strike, so I can't order more. Dino plush, that is already halfway done. I believe I have the legs and the body done. If not, just the body, and like then I have the neck and the head and then the legs. But I'm pretty sure that skein is basically, I only used it for that project, so it still should be pretty full. And I'm pretty sure when I ordered more yarn, I ordered one of every color, so I should, unless it was sold out, because a couple colors were sold out, I should have another full skein of that. So that plushie is going to be in the plushie yarn, but he's 10 months old, so it's nice that it's not going to be in acrylic. But yeah, so 2 of those are going to be in acrylic, the chicken bowls in cotton, which I need more anyway, and then the butterfly coasters are going to be in cotton, I believe, as well. I think I'm just going to do them in cotton or acrylic, I don't know. Yeah, that's the little update. I'm going to crochet. So this is what the quote-unquote swimmer looks like. I feel like I don't know why, but I feel like this one's like bigger than the other ones. But that is the 3rd one done. And so we can check that off. And then we only have 4 more to do. Yay! Also, this is how much that is left in the white, so I am going to put this back. I'm going to put it back. And last night when I crocheted the mallard duck and the rubber ducky, I also brought out that yarn, so I'm going to put that yarn as well and grab the cream yarn for the swimmers. I'm going to also grab the yarn for everything else, and I'm going to put it in a bag. And then we will go from there. I think I really want to grab the gnome keychain supplies because it's basically the size of this, if not a little bit bigger. So I think what I'm going to do in between swimmers is do that, just because my brain is getting unstimulated. But yeah, so I'm going to go put this and all the other yarn that I don't need right now back and go grab all the other projects yarn that I need. It's 3:07 p.m. and as you can probably hear, the dryer, it's going. We're doing some things. I just finished the little gnome. I haven't connected it to the keychain because I need to go get my pliers and open it and hook it and close it. But look how cute. I did it in cream, which is what's the rest of the swimmers are going to be in. But I just did a red hat because to me, this is a classic gnome. This is what I see. Red hat, white face kind of thing. Look at its big nose. Anyway, so technically that is done. I still have to do this before I can wrap it, but that's easy peasy lemon squeezy. He came out really cute and really squishy. So that we can check. And then I am going to do another swimmer plushie, and then I'll probably do 2 more and start on either the Spider-Man or the Bluey. I think I'm going to do the Spider-Man first. Sorry for the fan being so loud. It's on the top volume, top speed, because it's so freaking hot. We finished another swimmer, so just 1. I was going to do 2 and start a different project, but these are so, because the yarn itself, it calls for, it says an 8mm hook, but really like a 6. But I always use a 5 for this Parfait Chunky yarn. Is so much like easier. You can actually do it with a 5. It's perfect. But the pattern calls for a 3.5 because I don't want a huge swimmer. Like, this is a 3.5 hook. Imagine a 5. It would be like twice the size, like just a big fucking sperm. Anyway, so 1 swimmer is done, and we're gonna move on, and we are going to start the Spider-Man plushie, and that calls for a 3mm hook, but it is acrylic yarn, so a lot easier than plushie yarn. It is currently 4:24 p.m. This is how far I've gotten in with the head of the Spider-Man of the Spider-Man. I'm just feeling very demotivated, and I have no idea why. I think what it is I'm actually overwhelmed, and this overwhelmingness is going to set me into a non-productive headspace, so I'm not going to be able to really be productive. But I think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to go put this on the little Nomi, and then I am going to go wrap both of these. I actually want to take a little picture of the little gnome because I actually think he's really cute without the keychain, honestly. Because with the keychain, it might get caught. You know what? Actually, I'm not going to make it into a keychain. I am just going to wrap it like this, actually, and not make it a keychain. But yeah, I'm gonna go take a picture of this because this is something I've created, and I like to take pictures of everything I've created. I've also, I don't know why Facebook is being like this, but Facebook logged me out and won't let me log back in. And I was like, oh, am I getting hacked? I'm gonna go switch over my laundry, and then I'm gonna go fold some laundry, but then also wrap these, and then hopefully after doing this I can continue the Spider-Man plushie. I'm just, like I said, I'm barely not motivated right now, but we'll get over it, hopefully, maybe. Hey guys, it is Thursday, December 12th. It is 2:51 p.m. So I just made the YouTube video public because I did take a nap. I've just recently, so I got my blood drawn 2 days ago on Tuesday. I went to my OBGYN yesterday. So I did the glucose challenge. You're supposed to do it at 27 weeks pregnant because you can get gestational diabetes. I failed the test. My glucose was way too high. I forget the exact numbers, but it was out of the norm. And so I have to go back. I booked it for the 19th, and basically it's going to be the full day. So basically it's at 10:30. It starts at 10:30. So the 19th is a Thursday. So Wednesday, the night before, well, technically Thursday at midnight, I cannot have anything to drink or eat after midnight. So I have to fast for this one. The other one I didn't. So I have to fast. I go there for 10:30 appointment. They draw my blood. They take my fasting glucose count. And then I drink their nasty little drink. Wait an hour. They draw my blood again. And then wait another hour. So 2 hours after I've drank the drink. And then they take my blood again for that second time after another hour. And then I can go home and I can eat. So I just asked Amanda, Jordan's mom, I was like, every time I get my drum blood once, let alone 3 times, I know I'm going to be tired. I was like, I don't trust myself to drive, so would you be able to pick me up and drop me back off? And it's a 3-hour thing, basically. Well, it's basically only 2 hours, but still, it's the whole day, and I know I'm going to be dead, so I did it on a day that I had off, and then I worked the next day, which is fine. But yeah, I was like, I'm not excited for that. But yeah, so I failed that, but then also they took my iron as well when they did the blood because I'm anemic, and so I have an iron deficiency. And this pregnancy has been worse, even though he does make me crave red meat, hamburger. I do eat hamburger. I don't normally eat red meat. So even he's helping me out because your body craves what you need, especially when you're pregnant. But I think I mentioned it before, I get really bad cramps in my legs. I'm just super tired all the time now. And we figured it out, it's because my iron was so low. So your normal iron range is 1
114, 115, 116. No, it's 116 to 147. That is a normal iron blood count. You're supposed to have it in between there. A month ago, they took my iron and it was at 91. So that explains why I was being so shitty. It is way far below what it is, what it's supposed to be. So I went in for 2 iron infusions, and then we were just trial running that and seeing if I were to need to do that all the way up to the birthday, because they said that me taking iron supplements is not going to be good. It's going to be pointless, basically, is what they said. So I was like, okay. So I did my iron infusions. Holy moly. The first day that you do it, you're really tired, because obviously you're just like sitting there getting iron pumped into you. But let me tell you, I could feel the difference. I have never felt that kind of energy in my life ever. Like, even take out pregnancy, I have never felt so rejuvenated. I could tell that I had iron pumped into me, because my iron has never been that high ever. So then that was my last iron infusion was 2 weeks ago, 2 or 3 weeks ago, and so when they took my blood again, it's 111, which is my favorite angel number, 111. But it's still not even in that 116. I'm 5 below what it's supposed to be, which it's 10 over what it was, so it's a lot better, don't get me wrong, but it's not where it's supposed to be still. But I even told them, I said, I can tell a difference, because the last infusion I had was 2 weeks ago, and this past week, my energy, everything has gone. So yes, it's gone up technically, but I know it was higher, and it was in that range where it was supposed to be when I got the infusions, because I felt so good. Anyway, so yesterday, I think I mentioned to the camera, I was like, I don't know, I'm just feeling very demotivated. I ended up doing some laundry. I have some towels in the dryer that I have to fold, but other than a blanket, everything is washed, everything is put away, and obviously the towels. I did basically all of the dishes except for what I used last night and this morning and this afternoon, and some pans. So I basically washed all the dishes. So I did that because I felt guilty just laying in bed and doing nothing, but I was demotivated from crocheting. And then last night I picked up crocheting just a little bit, except it's not stuffed yet because they didn't tell me to stuff it. But this is his head, I guess, so far. I was like, when I decreased, I was like, this is so, like, much, but I guess it's just going to be right onto the neck, I guess. And then I started on the arm, and you can actually put your little finger in there. And, like, started on the arm, and you gotta obviously make 2 of those. So, that's how far I got last night, and then I ended up picking it back up. I also I wrote all my Christmas cards yesterday. And I also got, at the dollar store, there is this diamond painting sticker kit. Like, there's 3 or 2 different kinds, like, packages. There's 3 each. Anyway, one had a Christmas gnome, and Manda loves gnomes. So, I think you guys can get that since I made her, like, a little gnome plushie. It was supposed to be a keychain, but I decided against that. Yeah, so I just did that, and I'm just going to give it to her with the Christmas card, which I should probably do it soon because it's obviously the 12th, so Christmas is in 13 days. Anyway, 13 days, that's crazy, and I have so much to do. I just need to do it already. Anyway, I also paid all my bills, so I'm feeling good that way. I mean, it sucks because money is not coming in, and your girl is broke, but that's okay. Like I said, all the laundry's done, dishes are done. Just gonna continue on the crocheting of the Christmas gifts, because if not, they're not gonna get done. Like, look at his little hand. Yeah, I'm just watching YouTube. I'm actually gonna put it on the TV now because I was watching on my phone, but I need the pattern that's on my phone. So, yeah. I also, you have to weigh yourself every time you go see your OBGYN because they want to, like, calculate your weight and see if it's good, see if it's bad. Like, if you're not gaining enough weight, they might be concerned. If you're gaining too much weight, be concerned, yeah. And I weighed myself yesterday, and I did have my winter boots on, so I should have taken them off, but I was like, jaw dropped. But I'm still in normal range. They said it's fine. So now every time I get hungry, I'm like, am I hungry or am I bored hungry? I don't starve myself, guys. I'm eating. But I'm just not, like, trying not to eat junk and trying not to overeat. Because I'm like, I have a gym membership. I can go to the gym afterwards, but I'm stressed it out. Anyway, I'm going to stop jibber-jabbing, chatterbox, yapping, and get to crocheting because these gifts are not going to crochet themselves. Also, wait, side note, I make little crochet things and Jordan brings them to work and puts them on his desk to have things at his desk, but also he's like, my goal, because I said that I was making a Spider-Man plushie, and he's like, oh, no, I want that, because I was going to make a little whale. Because I've always wanted to make a whale. So I was like, oh, I'm going to make a whale next for you, but first I got to do some gifts. And he's like, oh, well, what are you making now? And I'm like, a Spider-Man. And he's like, oh, I changed my mind, I want that. I was like, Jordan, you know how big that is? It's going to take up your whole desk? He's like, that's the point. I want to have so much crochet things on my desk that people ask what they are, and I say it's things that my girlfriend crochets, so then you can get business. I was like, okay, fair. But I'm like, you're gonna have to wait until after Christmas then. Stop jibber-jabbing. It's becoming dark, but I did... Okay, so there's a new stitch that I've never done before. The popcorn stitch. So 4 single crochets in the same stitch. Da, da, da. I did the arms. Look at the arms. The arms are so cute. Look at the little... So this is what the popcorn stitch is. Popcorn stitch is a thumbs up. So cute. So like this will, I'm pretty sure either these go, they're probably on the outside, so this will be the right arm and this will be the left. So I'm gonna shove them in the head and start the next. Look at my bump.
We got leg number 1 done. This doesn't, like, it's dark navy blue, but I swear it's like the perfect Spider-Man color. Not in this lighting though. Yeah, we got 1 leg done. On to the next.
Together, I thought this was going to be honestly huge, and I'm kind of glad it's not. It's still going to be big because we still have the body, but seeing as the size of the limbs, it's not going to be as big as I thought. But anyway, so now we're at the point where we have to connect. Now, I think this is the best, like, joining of limbs that I've ever done in my life, I think. This is the front of Spider-Man's legs. Those are the back. His little feetsies, so cute. I think I did an actually, like, a really good job. I'm proud of myself. Now I get the color change to red. I've done a big boo-boo. So we're doing great for progress, but I was supposed to stuff right here. So I'm gonna try to stuff that real quick. Oh, I hope I can. It is time check, 5:41 p.m. So I got about 9 minutes before I gotta get ready to go get Jordan. And we need to get gas. So hopefully I can get gas before or after so Jordan can pump it. To be fair, I literally just used my fingers. So whatever rest of this stuffing in this little bag that I had actually ended up filling both of the legs up. So I'm just gonna stuff because it is getting pretty small. I'm going to stuff the rest of the body. I think I've done it a little, I'm actually reading the pattern and I think I've done it a little bad. I did it wrong. So it looks like we're almost done the body. I think I did this little middle part wrong, but it's okay. It's like off by 1 stitch. Cute already, I'm happy.
So this is the free pattern. It is by 53stitches.com. Anyway, I took screenshots of the actual pictures. So I'm on the attach the arms. Now if you see in here, do you see how the arm is a lot, it's got a lot of blue. I followed the pattern. Why is his arms so freaking short? He has so short arms. What the heck? I figured it out. So actually, I am short. So I did row 9 and I did this as 10. So I'm short 5 rows. It's okay. He's gonna have short arms because there's no going back now because this is blue and this is red. And it's supposed to be blue. Oh, it's supposed to be blue the whole time. And I was supposed to leave
4 minutes ago. Okay, so I'm just going to leave this here and we will sew on his tiny little arms. It's gonna be so short. It's okay. We'll sew on his tiny little arms when we get home. One short gimpy arm is sewed on.
Yeah.
Burp, 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 burp. Dormageddon, beautiful girl. Dormy.
Dormy.
Dormy came. No, just let her. No. Dormy distracted me.
Baby
Dormy.
girl.
Dormageddon. Aww. So the second arm is on.
She is daddy's girl.
Stormy is Spider-Man.
Spider Thorn does whatever.
So guys, don't laugh. Oh, he looks like he's twitching his eye, Jordan. Guys, I messed up on the eye. So yeah, this is the twitchy spider. So this is going to be the part 1 of this video. There's going to be 2 parts. So that is the first part. If you liked the video, give it a big thumbs up and subscribe. Share with family and friends. All my socials and my Etsy shop are always linked in the description of every single video. And yeah, I will see you in next week's video, which will be part 2 of this video. Bye!